Is Swati there? Swati has to start.
Swati ma'am, you are there?
Oh, good morning, Sandeep. Why you're wiping your eyes? Are you crying?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Thank you, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Great. And how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Good morning, Kotla, ma'am.
Good morning.
And good morning, MP sir.
Where is Swati?
Dr. Khanna, if Swati is there, it is 8:30. Can we start?
That's exactly I'm looking and I'm messaging her. Where is Swati? Or otherwise we will start.
Ma'am, just I called ma'am. She said she'll come. She'll join it seems, ma'am. Just I called her.
Okay, sir. Why don't you start the lamp lighting?
Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am.
So
Where
we
is
don't.
Dr. Surendra? Hi,
She's-
Surendra, where are you?
Start with the lamp lighting then.
Okay, ma'am.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, Swati ma'am joined, ma'am.
Yes.
Good. Let us take away.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, from the first cry to the final beat, they guide us through life dance with death. With expertise and knowledge, and they provide the healing touch and soothing tide. Good morning to all respected dignitaries, Sultana Man, respected esteemed guests, beloved, and all dear present here. My name is Swati Patanwal. I'm assistant professor in College of Nursing, RMC Chalon. It's my absolute pleasure to extend a heartily welcome to all to commensurate an occasion close to our heart, International Nurses Day 2024. Today we celebrate the dedication and compassion and tireless efforts to our nurses to all around globe. Indeed, nurses are the heart and the soul of heart health care, providing comfort, care, and compassion to the patient in their most vulnerable moments. Theme for this is 2024, Our Nurses, Our Future, the economic power of care. The theme aimed to highlight economic power of care, which creates healthy people and societies and drive healthy economies. It is celebrated annually on 12th May to celebrate the birth anniversary of modern nursing founder, the Florence Nightingale. This year, International Nurses Day holds a special significance as we honor unwavering commitment of nurses who have been at the forefront of healthcare, facing unprecedented challenges, resilience, and fortitude. We pay tribute to these modern day heroes who continue to make a profound difference in the lives of millions. Next slide, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Is it
The
visible,
slide
ma'am?
is not. Yes. So today we would like to receive, Madam has, Srikanna ma'am, welcome to ma'am, Srikanna ma'am has received a doctoral degree from international renowned Columbia University in New York after completing initial GNM in Delhi and PVSC in PGI Chandigarh, have 45 plus years of professional experience in variety of settings, such as teaching, clinical, administrative research, and management. Life membership of many national and international societies, and she has been a chapter president of Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society and TNI over at USA, Canada. Represented TNI as national representative at the United Nations, published extensively in the Refereed General Authorities One Book Perspective History in Indian Leaders in 1947 to 2024. Awardees and the facilities numerous times, including recently in Surat, Rajkot, Harda, Delhi, by various NSS chapters and the societies. Actively involved in enhancing the missions of NSS, which is the care of caregiver, and we have very thankful to ma'am that they have given this much opportunity to us to create a such thing. Next slide, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Now,
you.
yes.
Okay. Invite me.
I would like to invite Srikanna ma'am to give a message.
Thank you, MC Patanwalji, for glowing introduction. Respected dignitaries, chief guest, guests of honor, special guest, NSS founding president, Dr. Binu Jo, and his talented executive team, and a lovely audience, and our students. Namaskar and greetings from Toronto, Canada. It is indeed an honor and privilege to be connected with you all for the celebration of Miss Florence Nightingale's birthday and Nurses Day, and the session is full of colorful events as glorifying Nightingale's professional journey and honoring our nurses. NSS, like before, has a list of our members who are going to be felicitated and given our NSS President's Honor Award certificates. The list of names will be read later in this session. I am overwhelmed and pleased to see the degree of dedication in enhancing our mission, which is care of the caregiver. Please continue the momentum with the same zest. My best wishes and God's blessing to the awardees and lifetime achievers. I will join you later for their name announcements. Namaskar, and on to you, dear MSc. Lalji, on to you.
Swati, ma'am.
Okay. So, as today we have all organizing this on this behalf of the Nurses Day celebration, I would like to welcome chief guest of our today's program, Mrs. Kuntala Saha, executive member of organizers. I would like to welcome you, ma'am. Then I would like to welcome guest of honor, Professor Dr. Vimla Kapoor, senior advisor of NSS. I would like to welcome you, ma'am. Then I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Ashia Qureshi, SNDT President, National NSS. I would like to welcome Dr. Bini Joy sir. And lastly, I would like to welcome our sir, that is Dr. Amit Chawad, Dr. M sir, and Professor Alka Tajne, that is the Secretary of General National NSS. I would like to welcome all of you, and I am welcoming all respected dignitaries or respected guests and all over embrace this occasion. So for same elegance and splendor as flowers and adorn and surrounding. Now, if we move towards the deep Prajwalan, that is a deep digital lamp lighting.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nice.
So, to make this morning blessed, once involved the goddess Saraswati and kindling the lamp of knowledge. Pillars of the patience, master of care, ready to help always there, guiding us through pain and strife, the quiet heroes in the book of life. With these lines, I would like to invite our respected Binoy sir, who is Joy is a gold medalist and currently working as a principal in Rajkot. He has 16 plus years of professional experience and actively involved in enhancing of our NSS mission. He has conducted many national and international workshops and had been a key proponent of a successful recent international conference in collaboration with Vibrant College of Nursing, Surat. He has published many research articles in refereed journals and has authored a textbook on pediatric nursing. Sir is a lifetime member in the many prestigious professional societies on editorial board of Referred Nursing Journal. He is the pillar of our NSS society. I would like to invite Binoy sir for his valuable message on music.
Thank you, Swati. Next slide, please. Respected honorable dignitaries, esteemed guests, a warm greetings of the day to one and all. Yes, it's really very great to meet you all again in this virtual platform to mark the occasion of our Nurses Day. Yes, we are always really blessed to have you all here. Our Nursing Scholar Society theme, Care to the Caregivers, and this year theme to mark the occasion of International Nurses Day is also similar someone. Our nurses, our future, the economic power of care. Yes, really, our nurses needs to be taken care of because they are the future of the developing nations like India. Nurses are really the backbone of healthcare industry. The public are often unaware or misinformed about the great power of nursing community. But yes, proper investment in the field of nursing profession can make a great change and in the overall recognizing the increasing overall health of the general public. Yes, we can draw our experiences from the COVID pandemic and recognizing the increasing threat to the health of the humankind across the globe. So it is the right time to advocate for a shift in the perspectives and policies so that a proper investment in the nursing profession can really create a great impact on the improvement of overall health of the general public. Once again, I thank each one of you for coming together to celebrate our own day, our Nurses Day, through this virtual platform. Thank you, each one of you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Swati ma'am.
Yes, sir. So nurses, so next slide, please. Nurses are the silent heroes of healthcare system, innovating and leading change from the front lines. So I introduced Mrs. Kuntla Saha by Madam is currently working as a deputy superintendent and is a chairperson of a NSS brochure, membership card and certificate. She completed her GNM in 1989 from Nurses Training Institute. She has a more than 16 years of professional experience in variety of clinical settings, including ICU and medicine extra. She is our founding member and a pillar of NSS as far as technological work, and concern. It's our pleasure to have Madam from Frontline Heroes to be out of chief guest. Madam, on to you for your message and blessings.
Thank you, Dr. Swati ma'am. A nice good morning to all. Honorable Chair, Dr. Khanna ma'am, patron, seed founder of NSS, respected guests of honor, Dr. Bimla Kapoor ma'am, senior advisor NSS, and Dr. Asia Quresi ma'am, SNT president, respected special guests of today, our Dr. Binujo sir, founder president NSS, and Olka Tajne ma'am, General Secretary of NSS, and all respected dignitaries and dear NSS family, good morning, Jai Jagannath. It is a wonderful privilege and honor for me to join you today as a part of this very important day, International Nurses Day. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. First of all, I would like to wish you all a happy and joyful International Nurses Day. Nurses Day is celebrated on 12th of May each year to commemorate the birthday anniversary of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Nurses Day is celebrated to pay tribute to the nurses who form the backbone of our health system. International Council of Nurses commemorate this day with production and distribution of IND resources and evidence. This year publication or the theme is Our Nurses, Our Future, the Economic Power of Care, which aims to reshape the perception of nursing and demonstrating how strategic investments in nursing can bring considerable economic and social benefits. Being a nurse is a special calling from God. It is not a simple word which means only to give care. Nurse is a word of nobility, understanding, responsibility, sympathy, and efficiency. With these characteristics, nurses work hard and give compassionate care to the society to promote health, prevent disease, and care for the sick to achieve our goal, that is global health for all. Really, nurses are our future. We cannot imagine a healthy society without nurses. Their passion, kindness, taking leadership role, teaching patients and public, their emotional support to patients and family is great to make healthy society and a healthy world. I would like to congratulate all the nurses because each one are our future and frontline heroes. In any pandemic like COVID-19, nurses never give up and stand still and own the situation. This special day is a day of honor for all nurses for their contribution. NSS, our great mission, the care to the caregiver, also honor the frontline heroes with Patrons Honor Award and President's Honor Award today. My great congratulations to all awardees and all the best to all nursing professionals. Each nurses are the best of the best. Great thanks to Dr. Khanna ma'am and her team for giving such a wonderful platform for us and make it successful. In closing, I would like to say, let's stand together to reach our profession the highest level and achieve our goal. Nursing is a fine art. Yes, it is the finest art, quoted by the lady with the lamp. So let's be proud that we are nurses. Thank you. Thank you all. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for a lovely message. Every effort is worthy of applause. Dream big and achieve more. Celebrate the effort and embrace the journey. Now it's moment for the another message. Next slide, sir. Next slide, sir.
Is not visible, ma'am? Is
No,
visible,
sir.
ma'am?
No, sir.
Yes.
It is there.
Yes. So now I will take a moment to welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. Bimla Kapoorji, our respected Iron Lady Professor. It's a senior NSS advisor. She has a 55 plus years of professional experience in clinical education, nursing, administration, research, continuing nursing education at the state level, national level, peering in distance education in nursing, and international level. Chairperson of expert in National Nursing Bill Committee with the Ministry of Government and India. Bill has passed in both houses. Madam has published extensively and authored very first book of psychology for nurses and still is held as a key book of study to gain skills of our quality care of nursing in patients. She is a life member of multiple nursing societies and on editorial board of preferred nursing journals and member of Sigma Theta Tau USA. Madam is recipient of numerous awards and accolades, including Adrinwala Prize, Research Excellence in Nursing, Nehru Foundation for Women of the Year 2022, and by NSS. Excellent Teacher Award from NTI, and Iron Lady of NSS Patron Award in that 2020. I invite you, ma'am, for the blessing of this presenters.
Thank you so much for talking about me like this. So, just a small correction. I have written a book in psychiatric nursing, not in psychology, because I'm proud to be a mental health psychiatric nurse.
Okay, ma'am.
No problem at all. Chief guest of the day. Is there something? Can you hear me? Hello.
Please unmute yourself now. Whoever is there, please. Ma'am, you please continue, ma'am. Please.
Chief guest of the day, Miss Kuntala Saab, very capable person. Patron, Dr. Shiv Khanna. Guest of honor, Dr. Aisha Qureshi. Our president and his capable team, Dr. Binu, who is always there to motivate and communicate effectively. Members getting the award today on such an important theme and the day. Very dear nurses who are present virtually all over the country and maybe international too. I'm definitely proud of this day to be part of the International Nurses Week. Now I'll say day and week celebration, because we celebrate the International Nurses Day for a week, for a month, whole of a May. So we can get together anytime in the month of May formally. Otherwise, we are there to celebrate nurses every time. Well, the theme, as you all have heard from Dr. Kuntala, that it is nurses are future, the economic power of care. I had never doubted this, because when I was a young nurse in the clinical area with my students from College of Nursing, we used to go, we found that the care given by the young nurses helped the patient to recover faster. And they really, got up, went home much earlier than expected, And most of the time, the doctor would come and say, it is a care provided by the nurses which help patient A or B or C to recover faster and go back home. Now, this I'm talking about 50 years back, 55 years back, when we contributed to the nursing care. Now, if you go to the hospital, the doctor does a surgery and the doctor says to the nursing officer, now that it is up to you how you help the patient recover and go fast back home, Now, these may be the words, but they contribute quite a lot to the recovery of the patient, and also it affects on the cost of the hospital as well as on the cost of the patient and individual. So definitely we are there to be the economic power of the care, and we help the patient to recover and go back home. Though as nurses, we play a pivotal role in the care of the patient, in economy of the hospital as well as of the individual, but we also know that in our country, most of the hospitals, barring part of Kerala, we are not able to remunerate effectively to the nurses. Now, on one side, they contribute to the economy of the hospital, the cost of the hospital, and as well as to the patient. But whenever there is a cost cut in the hospital, the most of the time they will see that the number of nurses is reduced. So the pressure on nurses gets increased, So we really need to work along with the financial body, the government body, the policy makers, that we need to really invest in the nurses to see that the effectiveness of the care is there, efficient care is there to the patient, and the hospital goes into the less cost, as well as the patient doesn't have to spend much of the money. Now, society has really recognized, unfortunately, because of the COVID-19, we didn't want to get recognized because of COVID-19 pandemic, but definitely the public and the governments have understood the power of nurses. But still, there has to be constant pressure to the government to see that how they need to invest in the nursing human resource, because the nursing human resource is going to contribute to the effectiveness of the care as a team member, as a health team member, and it is undoubtedly accepted by everybody. Then where are we not able to do the things, We need to really keep on pestering the government, the nursing professional working in the policy making, and through our bodies, so that we are able to invest in the nurses. With these few words, let me wish all of you a very, very happy Nurses Week, Nurses Month, and I'm sure we all are contributing in our small way to see that we reduce the cost of the patient care in the hospital, and in return, its cost effectiveness to the hospital. Wishing you all the best for the future, and we hope that you will be doing a wonderful job to contribute to the nursing profession. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for kind words and the blessings to all of us. Next, we will move towards the next slide, please.
Yes, ma'am. Is the slide is visible, ma'am?
Okay. Yes. So when you focus on blessings, being a blessing, God makes sure that you are always blessed in abundance. Now I feel pleasure to invite our Honorable Dr. Ashia Qureshi, is a special guest today and is well known to our nursing leaders and seasonal publishers and expert researchers. Ashia Qureshi has been associated with the Galgotia University since 2014 till 2023. After rendering 45 years of her service at AIIMS, she has her credit professional experience of over 50 years. Completed her PhD in public health. She is also an MBA from Modern Institute of Management. Newport University, she joined AIIMS ND in the year of 1972 and retired after supranation in the year of 2014 October. Worked at various capacities as PHN with WHO project, clinical nurse, educator, administrator, researcher at AIIMS. Her area of interest includes community health nursing, nursing education, nursing administration. She has to her credit more 30 research publications in national and international journals. Award she has received, she has awarded with the Mahila Shiromani National Award from President of India in 1995 for the best community and patient care services. Rajiv Gandhi Excellence Award from NRI Society of India in Delhi from Health Minister for best community voluntary services. So I would like to welcome ma'am to give such blessings to us and give blessings to all.
Swati ma'am, just switch on your video, no ma'am.
Yes, sir. Abhi, a slide.
Madam is asking.
Next slide. So
I request all the participants to please mute yourself, no? Please.
So I would like to welcome ma'am for the requesting us to give us a kind words and blessings.
Asha ma'am, you are there, ma'am? I think ma'am is not there, I feel.
Okay.
Move
So
on.
it is a great pleasure to that have ma'am in the due to some reason maybe she was not there. So next we would like to introduce a focused and gratitude and fairest blossom which springs from the soul, that is our Muthu sir. Sir is the president of our NSS Fortisia chapter at 15 of Karnataka. In addition to doctorate, he has also completed MBA in the hospital administration, MSc with CHN. He worked as an NABH consultant and clinical auditor as the certified mother, more than 13 hospitals. He has received many appreciated certificates and awards. Training of trainers, course in the midwifery faculty development program from NRSC New Delhi, and he is certified internal assessor of the Kaya Kalpa, NQAS, Muskan, and LAS Lashkar program. He has also certified the Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt, Yellow Belt, and Black Belt. Sir is the life member of many nursing association societies such as TNI, QCI, and TA. He is organized national and international webinars, and he is certified master of trainer for the simulation-based education from NRC New Delhi. So, with the honor of, I invite with Dr. Muthu sir to continue the second part of the Master of Ceremony on to you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, and till now, whatever Master of Ceremony you done, it's wonderfully, ma'am. Thank you so much. And respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, first of all, I would like to wish Happy International Nurses Day to all. We are all really blessed to have all here. Happy Nurses Week. Your hard work and resilience make a world of difference in our healthcare community. Your dedication to improving the health and well-being of others is truly admirable. Thank you for invaluable contributions. Celebrate May 12th, the anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth, International Nurses Day, a day to recognize nurses around the world and celebrate their contribution to the nursing professions. And this year, the theme made the occasion of International Nurses Day is Our Nurses and Our Future and the Economic Power of Care. So I take this opportunity to introduce our NSS keynote speaker, today's keynote speaker, Dr. Annama Rajkumari ma'am. Madam has a 14 plus years of professional experience in a variety of settings, and Madam has attended and organized many workshops, conferences at national and international level. Madam has been external examiner, resource person in many professional events, and Madam is a NSS founding member of and was a patron assistant and went extra mile to fulfill her role in enhancing our mission. After a little pause from professional duties due to family personal reasons, Madam has bounced back with so much just eagerness to hold any position in NSS to enhance our mission. So, Madam is appointed as NSS National Joint Secretary to work closely with Dr. Tajnaji. Professor Heshai Kumari, our founding executive, resigned as a Joint Secretary due to his other professional responsibilities in the field, and with the regret, President accepted his resignation. I welcome Dr. Annama ma'am. On to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for your lovely intro. Good morning to all the legends and executives of nursing professions gathered here. I take privilege to thank our patron ma'am and national president, Dr. Binus Joy sir, for giving me a wonderful opportunity and contributions in Nursing Scholars Society. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. And this is my glad and pride to have a message of Florence Nightingale's milestone and her contributions in nursing professions in this wonderful occasion. So, can you please move to the next slide, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Florence Nightingale was a British nurse, statistician, and a social reformer who was the foundational philosopher of modern nursing. Her efforts to formalize nursing education led her to establish the first scientifically based nursing school. She also was instrumental in setting up training for midwives and nurses in workhouse infirmaries. She born on 12th May in 1820. It is celebrating as the International Nurses Day in Florence, Italy. Her father is William So Nightingale. Her mother is Frances Nightingale. She was the younger of two children. Nightingale's affluent British family belongs to elite social circle daughter of a wealthy landowner. William Nightingale, who later took responsibility for her education, teaching her statistics, languages, history, mathematics, etc. When she was only 1 year old, she and her family moved back to England, where she spent her childhood in comfort and luxury at the family's homes at Emley Park. Her father, her father provided her well-reputed education, which was uncommon in Victorian women. Her mother, Frances, hailed from a family of merchants and took pride in socializing with people of prominent social standing. Despite her mother's interest in social climbing, Florence herself was reportedly awkward in social situations. From a very young age, Florence Nightingale was active in philanthropy, ministering to the ill and poor people in the village neighboring her home's estate. By the time she was 16 years old, it was clear to her that nursing was her calling. She believed it to be her divine purpose. When Nightingale approached her parents and told them about her ambition to become a nurse, they were not pleased. In fact, her parents forbade her to pursue nursing. When she was one, when Nightingale was 17 years old, she refused a marriage proposal from a suitable gentleman, Richard Monckton Milnes. Nightingale explained her reason for turning him down, saying that while he stimulated her intellectually and romantically, her moral, active nature requires satisfactions and would not find it in this life. At the age of 18, a family tour to Europe proved to have a considerable impact on young Florence. After meeting their Parisian hostess, Mary Clark, who many described as eccentric and a person who shunned the ways of British upper classes, Florence took an immediate shine to her no-nonsense approach of life, classes, and social structure. Mary Clark was a woman who instilled that idea that men and women were equal and should be treated as such, a concept not shared by Florence's mother, Frances. As a young woman reaching maturity, Florence felt sure that she had a calling to serve other people and help society. So, next slide, please. As a young woman reaching maturity, Florence felt sure that had a calling to serve other people and help society. Her family would not be so supportive of her decision to enter the nursing profession, so eventually mustered up the courage to tell her family of her impending decision in 1844, which was met with an angry reception. Florence Nightingale entry in nursing profession. So, next slide, please. With a lot of objections from their family, she determined to pursue her true calling. Despite her parents' objections, family in Nightingale enrolled as a nursing student in 1844 at her 24 years in Lutheran Hospital at Germany, and she has completed her nursing course successfully in 1880. After completion of nursing course, so next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
After completion of nursing course in the early 1850s, Nightingale returned to London, where she took a nursing job in a Middlesex hospital. Her performance were so impressed her employer that Nightingale was promoted to the nursing superintendent within just a year of being hired. The position proved challenging as Nightingale grappled with a cholera outbreak and unsanitary conditions to the rapid spread of the disease. Nightingale made it her mission to improve hygiene practice, significantly lowering the death rate at the hospital in the progress. when she was continuing as a nursing superintendent. The Crimean War was declared in 1854 to 1856. England and France were helping Turkey in the war against Russia. France, England, and Turkey declared war to Russia. In October of 1853, the Crimean War broke out. The British Empire was at war against the Russian Empire for the control of Ottoman Empire. Thousands of British soldiers were sent to the Black Sea, where supplies quickly dwindled. By 1854, no fewer than 18,000 soldiers had been admitted in the military hospitals. At the time, there were no female nurses stationed at hospitals in Crimea. The poor reputation of past female nurses had led the war office to avoid hiring more. But after the Battle of Alma, England was in an uproar about the neglect of their ill and injured soldiers, who not only lacked sufficient medical attention due to hospitals being horrified, understaffed, but also unsanitary and inhuman conditions. Their fate in military hospitals. At that time, the hospital sat on top of a large cesspool, which contaminated the water and hospital building itself. Rodents and bugs scurried past them. The most basic supplies, such as bandages and soap, screws increasingly scarce as the number of ill and wounded steadily increased. Even water need to be rationed. More soldiers were dying from infectious diseases like typhoid and cholera than from injuries incurred in battle. Soldiers were dying in awful conditions in military hospitals due to plague, cholera, typhoid, dysentery, water contaminations, wounds, poor nutrition, lack of medicines and equipment supplies. Overworking of the soldiers increased the death rate. 18,000 of soldiers were admitted. Non-availability of beds lay on stretchers in hallways with rodent, fleas, insects, and bugs around. In late 1854, Nightingale received a letter from Secretary of War Sidney Herbert, asking her to organize a corps of nurses to tend to the sick and fallen soldiers in the Crimea. She quickly assembled a team of 38 volunteer nurses from a variety of religious order and sailed with them to the Crimea. Just a few days later, after reaching there, the Nightingale decided to tackle with three main problems: diet, dirt, and drains. After reaching the Crimea, Nightingale observed the conditions of the hospitals with not enough beds. So next slide. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
After reaching the Crimea, Nightingale observed the conditions of the hospitals were horrid in the military hospital. Not enough bed, men lay on the floor, no proper toilet, no washing facilities for men or laundry, drains were blocked, rats and rodents ran everywhere. More soldiers were dying from infectious disease than from injuries. Food was scarce and of poor quality. There was a shortage of basic supplies such as bandages and soaps. Immediately, the Florence Nightingale took actions. The no-nonsense Nightingale quickly set to work. She procured hundreds of scrub brushes and asked the least informed patients to scrub inside of the hospital from the floor to ceiling. Nightingale herself spent every waking minute caring for the soldiers. In the evening, she moved through the dark hallways carrying a lamp while making her rounds, ministering to patient after patient. The soldiers, who were both moved and comforted by her endless supply of compassion, took to calling her the lady with the lamp. Others simply called her the angel of Crimea. Her work reduced the hospital's death rate by 2/3. The services rendered by Florence Nightingale in Crimea and the military hospital. She vastly improved the sanitary conditions of the hospital that contributed to improving the quality of their hospital stay. She instituted the creation of an invalid kitchens where appealing food for patient with special dietary requirements was cooked. She established a laundry so that patient would have clean linens. She also instituted a classroom and a library for patients' intellectual stimulations and entertainment. The conclusion of Crimean War in 1856. Based on her observations in Crimea, Nightingale wrote notes on matters affecting the health, efficiency, and hospital administration of British Army, an 830-page report and analyzing her experience and proposing reform for other military hospitals operating under poor conditions. The book would start a total restructuring of War Office Administrative Department, including the establishment of a Royal Commission for the Health of the Army in 1857. Nightingale remained at Scrutiny for a year and a half. She left in the summer of 1856 once the Crimean conflict was resolved and returned to her childhood home. To her surprise, she was met with a hero's welcome. With a humble nurse did her best to avoid. The queen rewarded Nightingale's work by presenting her with an engraved brooch that came to be known as the Nightingale's Well, and by granting her a prize of $250,000 from the British government. With this prize amount, the Nightingale established the School of Nursing for the nurses. The Nightingale School of Nursing for nurses. The Nightingale's Training School for Nurses was established at St. Thomas Hospital in 1860 as part of Florence's campaign to transform nursing and healthcare. One of the pillars of making such change was to ensure the workforce was highly skilled, and Florence School was the first non-religious institution to provide professional nurse training. This photo shows that lost class to attend the class at its original location at St. Thomas Hospital. The school is now part of King's College, London. This is the photo shows the thing lost batch of that college, School of Nursing. So next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the lost batch of that exact original location of the School of Nursing is established by Nursing Nightingale. Next. Florence Nightingale as a statistician. With the support of Queen Victoria, Nightingale helped create a royal commission into the health of the army. It employed leading statisticians of the day, William Farr and John Sutherland, to analyze army mortality data, and what they found was horrifying. 16,000 of the 18,000 deaths were from preventable disease, not battle. But it was Nightingale's ability to translate this data into a new visual format that really caused a sensation. Her polar area diagram, now known as the Nightingale Rose diagram, showed how the sanitary commission's work decreased the death rate and made the complicated data accessible to all, inspiring new standards for sanitations in the army and beyond. She became the first female member of the Royal Statistical Society and was named as honorary member of American Statistical Association. Sorry, ma'am. So next slide. This is the polar area diagram was drawn by the Nightingale to illustrate the mortality rate data in that army hospital during the Crimean War. Next. Florence Nightingale impact on the nursing professions. Florence Nightingale impact still we are facing it. That Nightingale succeed in improving the status of nurses from being a domestic service occupation in 1861 census to being grouped with medicine in 1901. In the army, nurses become officers like doctors. Through her leadership and example, Florence helped transform Nursing into and modern nursing science can trace its root to the legacy of hygienic standard, injuries treatment, and health promotion. Florence Nightingale developed and taught. Florence Nightingale and infection control. She did this by cleaning the entire hospital from top to bottom and required proper hygiene, such as cleanliness for the patient. This is incredible because at the time, microbes and the chain of my infections was not known. Today's basic infection control practice and evidence-based practice aimed at reducing nosocomial infections can trace many of its beginning to the methods used by Florence. Hand washing is the single most effective means of infection control known. Nightingale began urging it in 1860. Hospital architects are turning back to Nightingale for her insights on sunlight and golden in healing. Nightingale and assessment. She made rounds at night with her lamp, talking to and assessing the condition of her patient. Nursing assessment are the core of nursing, and all nursing actions are based on them. Florence's method of assessing each person's injuries or illness within their individual context and developing a plan of help them healing seen today's nursing process of assessing, creating nursing diagnosis, planning and implementing interventions and evaluating the results. Florence Nightingale's and therapeutic communication. During her rounds, Nightingale talked to her patients, offering them empathy and compassion in their moment of despair. And spiritual nursing, Nightingale ministered to patients who were dying, bringing them comfort in their last hour. Public health advocacy. Nightingale wrote an 830-page report analyzing and proposing reform for military hospitals operating under poor conditions. Florence Nightingale and environmental theory. Florence Nightingale developed a set of guidelines for healing she called the health of house, which is an environmental theory described 5 important factors that can be improved in order to promote health and healing. The 5 factors are pure air, pure water, efficient drainage, cleanliness, and light. This theory is a holistic approach that takes into account not just the individuals, but also how their surroundings can affect their cause of illness and maintenance of wellness. This theory was novel in Florence era, and she described it into 2 of her books, Notes on Hospital in 1859 and Notes on Nursing in 1860, that were still being published today. In this publication, she lays out hygiene standards, a necessity for fresh air, nutritious diet, adequate sleep, and exercise. Florence Nightingale, Death and Legacy. In August 19, Florence Nightingale fell ill but seemed to recover and was reportedly in good spirits. A week later, on the evening of Friday, August 12th, 1910, she developed an array of troubling symptoms. She died unexpectedly at 2 p.m. the following day, Saturday, August 13th, 1910, at her home in London. The lady with the lamp was laid in the rest Hampshire in England. Thanks to Nightingale, nursing was no longer forbidden upon by the upper classes. It had, in fact, come to be viewed as an honorable vocation. Thank you to all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for giving this wonderful opportunity to me. Thank you.
Welcome.
Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Muttu
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, with enlightening history of Florence Nightingale, ma'am, and the profession development. Khanna, ma'am, anything you wanted to add, ma'am?
Where is
Yes, ma'am.
that? Alkaji's, put it on slide, please.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
not even open. I am on stop, mute. What is going on?
I think just let me check, ma'am.
Yeah. But can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you, ma'am.
But
I can hear you.
but where is the video? I don't see myself anywhere.
We can
Anyway,
see you.
okay. If you can hear me, I will start.
Yes, ma'am.
Read Alka Ji's profile. And Dr.
Yes,
Alka Ji, the principal of Vibrant Nursing College and NSS Secretary General, and has more than 15 years of professional experience in a variety of settings. She has been recently credited with organizing and conducting successful January International Conference and had a large number of participants. She won NSS President's Honor Award for 2024 year's largest number of students enrollment as NSS members. Also, salute to her passionate involvement in students' activities and with the result all three categories of real competition, first, second, and third, are secured by her college students. She is now, in addition to her educational tour, going as NSS ambassador to Amritsar and Chandigarh to felicitate the both Saffron and DISA chapters executives with the pinning ceremony. Congratulations and thanks for all your dedication and efforts to enhance our NSS mission. On to you, Madam Alka Ji, for your message and announcement for three students who won first, second, and third prize, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Can you hear?
yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Respected guest, dignitaries, Dr. Suresh Narula Khanna, ma'am, our patron, Dr. Bimla Kapoor, ma'am, advisor of NSS, Dr. Ashiya Qureshi, ma'am, SNT president, and Dr. Muthu, sir, Dr. Mrs. Kuntala Shah, ma'am, and I welcome to Annam Rajkumar, ma'am. She's the joint secretary with me, and congratulations to you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. It's a truly honor and privilege to speak before you on this virtual mode. As we gather here to celebrate Florence Nightingale birth anniversary, it's important to reflect on the noble profession of nursing and the vital role that nurses play in our society. Nurses are point of contact of a patient and families. They provide the comfort, care, and support during some life's most challenging moments, demonstrating compassion and empathy in the face of adversity. I'm so happy that I am a part of this mission, Care to Caregiver. Yes, we are caring the nurses, those who are caring the patient. And today we are going to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to two dignitaries, which is one of my madam, Mrs. Hilda Kadam. She was the principal of my graduation period, and what madam taught me, still I'm remembering each and everything and following the steps. I'm remembering the steps she taught me, and the same I am following in each and every day. Thank you so much, and happy Nurses Day to one and all.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
Now
welcome.
I'm going to announce the real competition. Can I announce, ma'am? So Mr. Tam is the first in a real competition, which is a MSc second year student from Vibrant Nursing College. A second secure position, Mr. Harmon Gamit and Mr. Dev Patel. Both are a second place, and third one is a Dhruvi M. Patel. In the third, she is a first year MSc student. Congratulations to all my students, and thank you so much to giving me this honor. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And Muttuji, I would like to call Sandeep, sir.
Yes,
Sandeep,
ma'am.
is he there? He will read the names of in the list. Is Sandeep there?
Yes, ma'am.
Sandeep sir, you are there?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Muthu sir, go to that list of members, 36.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay, show slide, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll show it. Yes.
One more.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank
Keep
you,
going.
ma'am.
Please.
You give great
Yes.
opportunity to me to announce
Oh.
name who are facilitated with the NS President Honor Award Certificate in celebration of Nursing Day. First name Mr. Chandra Bhatti. Second, Cherli Labo. Third, Dr. V. Chauhan, Gargi Shukla, Anita, Riel Patel, Dr. P.L. Saurav Guttar, Parmila Kumari, Dr. Swapna V. Gwande, Professor Vijay Reddy, Vandali, Sepali Shankar, J.V. Deshmukh, Bharia Jyoti, Patel Mansi, R.B. Chaudhary, B.R. Nayak, H.V. Damor, P.N. Gamit MP, Patel AP, Walvi SS, Buricha D.H. Chawda, Manjinder Kaur, Vegali M.J. Upadhyay, Dr. Bhuveshri Das, Zoya Ali Makrani, Rumma Bhattacharya ji, Ghanshyam Sen, Professor Samuel Fernandes, Madita Rajendra Sharma, Bimla Devi Kosal, Dr. Deepali Umale, Miss Hansa Rathod, Mrs. Chandra Kalita, Devar Disa, Bharat Kumar, Manjulasa Chaudhary, Khalida Kadam.
And one more, Dr.
One more.
Manju.
One more
Dr.
is
Manja Rajora.
Rajora.
Thank you so much. I would like to invite Dr. Deepali Umaleji. She wanted to say a few words on behalf of all this list of members. Is she there, Deepali?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All yours.
Thank you, respected Dr. Su Khalza, ma'am, for providing this wonderful opportunity. Namaste, good morning and good evening, all respected vibrant members of NSS family all over the globe. I'm Dr. Deepali Umare, would like to take the opportunity for expressing my words of gratitude. Respected Professor Emeritus Dr. S. Narula Khanna, ma'am, the seed founder and patron of NSS, the respected Binujo sir, the founder and president of National NSS, our chief guest of the today's program, respected Mrs. Kunthala Saha madam, guest of honor for today's program, Professor Dr. Bimla Kapoor madam, and Professor Dr. Anisha Qureshi ma'am, keynote speaker Dr. Annam Rajkumar, special guest of the program, Dr. Binujo sir and Professor Dr. Alka Tazme ma'am, master of ceremony, Professor Swati Pachanwal, and Professor Dr. Muthu sir, all distinguished leaders of NSS family present virtually for this today's wonderful program, and my beloved nursing stalwart who are honored on this great platform for their special contribution in nursing profession. In this special event of 204th birthday of Miss Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, and also the winner of reel making competition, on behalf of all the frontline working nurses awardee, I'm privileged to extend my heartfelt gratitude to NSS family for your unwavering support and recognition on Nurses Day. Your dedication to acknowledging the tireless efforts of nurses is truly recommendable, and it's really a commendable job. Your appreciation serves as a source of encouragement and motivation for all of us to continue our noble profession with passion and commitment. Your continuous efforts to provide us with the necessary resources, training, and all support you have empowered us to deliver the quality care to our patients, especially during these challenging times throughout. We are deeply grateful for your acknowledgement for our hard work and dedication towards our patients and their families and in the community. Your recognition not only boosts our morale, but also it reaffirms the value of our contributions towards the healthcare. All the mission of NSS working towards the care of caregiver, and in true sense, you are taking care of it. So really, I'm overwhelmed with all the efforts you people have taken to acknowledge our personnel. So once again, thank you for honoring us on this Nurses Week. And we look forward to continuing our partnership in delivering the compassionate care towards the patients and those who in need. So thank you very much, Dr. Narula Khanna ma'am, and all the NSS family and the team. Thank you so much. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
You're very
Thank
well.
you.
You all deserved it. And I'm very
Thank you,
happy.
ma'am.
And see you later. You were nominated by your chapter. So it is okay. You people deserve.
I'm
Thank you.
grateful, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Lifelong, I will read a profile of Dr. Manjusha Chaudhary. She is in Goa for her daughter-in-law's delivery, and I hope she is there and will join us. So I'm reading from here. You didn't get it. Oh, you have it.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I have it, ma'am.
Okay.
Good
Put it
morning, ma'am.
for me. Put it on.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam had completed BSc MSc with medical surgical and nursing specialty. Madam had total 45 years of professional experience in clinical administration, teaching, and variety of settings. She is appointed as a paper setter evaluator, then participated in workshops and conferences. Next slide, please. And okay, personal profile is including a dedicated and passionate nursing professional with extensive experience of clinical teaching, health administration, and research, looking to earn tenure through a dynamic and challenging approach and administration, education, and research. Her achievements include selected for WHO India Fellowship during 2004 to 2005, served as inspector, nominated through Indian Nursing Council of various nursing colleges, served as principal in government college and nursing school and in College of Nursing in Hindu Rao Hospital, and published articles in national and international journals, active member of various nursing associations such as TNI, NSS, SOMI, etc. Next, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, for Hilda, hold on to. Let me say a few words about Hilda.
Yes, ma'am.
Because she's put first, so it doesn't matter. Just don't
Yes.
go. Mrs. Hilda Wilfred Kagan, Madam has MSc Nursing and 39 plus years of professional experience in a variety of settings. She has participated and organized many workshops and conferences. Madam is getting NSS Lifetime Achievement Award certificate and is inducted in Hall of Fame for her contributions in nursing profession. Congratulations, dear Hilda ji. And if Mrs. Hilda and Dr. Manjusha are there, I would like to give them 2 minutes. Please let them say a few words.
Hello. Good morning to all.
Yes.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
I really happy to see all of you in same one platform, and respected Madam Khanna and my always loving Madam Bimla Kapoor and all my dignitaries. I really feel very good and proud to speak in front of you. I really thankful. I just want to say something about that. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for the nursing profession. The nurses one unwavering dedication and compassionate care which they have. And thank you all for being an incredible nurse. I must say that the word for our profession, that the outstanding patient care is truly commendable. Thank you for all. Once again, in for short time, I'm not able to speak more because I'm in hospital with my daughter-in-law. So thank you very much. Whenever I will get opportunity, definitely I'll speak more. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Good, and best wishes to you and to your daughter-in-law.
Thank
Next,
you, ma'am. Thank you.
Is she there, Mrs. Hilda? If not, I would like to.
Ma'am is
Oh,
there,
Ma'am,
Hilda ma'am.
ma'am,
Just
please unmute yourself, ma'am. Hilda, ma'am.
if
Can you hear
Mrs.
me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
You can, ma'am.
Okay.
then, yeah, I would like to invite Binu sir to read the oaths.
Can I say a few words, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sir. I am calling you. Yes,
Yes.
please. Yes.
Honorable NSS founder and patron Dr. S.N. Khanna, respected dignitaries, chief guests, guests of honor, Honor President and Secretary Alka Tajne, and the dear audience. I am incredibly grateful and honored to receive this award from the Nursing Scholarship Society. It is truly a humbling opportunity, and I want to express heartfelt thanks to everyone involved. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the NSS for recognizing my hard work and dedication to the nursing profession with this award. It means a great deal to me, and I'm truly honored. When I first got call from Dr. Alka Tajne that I was being nominated for Lifetime Achievement Award, I thought, what? A Lifetime Achievement Award? And when I asked her why, she said, you truly deserve it, ma'am. I took that as an expression of all that went into my deep dedication to the nursing profession. I cannot thank God enough for making my existence fruitful and ensuring that my goal, driven to dedication by teaching and practicing of nursing to thousands of students and thus to the community, has been fulfilled. This award is a symbol of blessings that I have received during my journey till now. I am grateful of having received this award as a return towards my attempt in fulfilling the tasks and responsibilities as a former principal of the College of Nursing, Wanderers Hospital, Miraj, Sangli, Maharashtra, with utmost empathy and compassion. I am proud to declare that I was the first principal who was the very product of a prestigious institution. When I reflect back into various roles and situations I've been through and the people I've had the pleasure to work with, the administrative authorities, the faculty of the college, my mentors, my nursing students past and present, and my friends, I express my heartfelt thanks to all of them for being part and parcel of my successful career, professional as well as personal. I appreciate the astounding support of my dear family, especially my husband, Wilfred. He is not only my life partner, but also my professional nurse partner. Once again, with a grateful heart, I say a big thank you to the NSS team.
Great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, call Binu sir to read the oaths, please.
Now I would like to call our beloved President, sir, Dr. Binu, sir, to give a society oath. Over to you, sir.
Yes, sir. I, Binu Jo, solemnly
कोई गांव पकड़ ले भी क्लिनिक कर लिया आपको आराम से दवाई ना कर बेशक 2000 तो कुछ छोड़े गुण कड़े ही
Jagadish sir, please unmute.
Keep mute. Okay. I, Binu Jo, solemnly pledge my allegiance to the society that I will be abiding the rules and regulations of this honorable society. I will discharge my duties. Participants, please. Sorry. I will again start it. I, Binu Jo, solemnly pledge my allegiance to the society that I will be abiding the rules and regulations of this honorable society. I will discharge my duties and bear the responsibilities as an office bearer. I will carry on my responsibilities as a life member. I will be a responsible member and not give any statements to the media or in any groups which will reflect negatively on the society. I will function as a part of the society and not solo to promote my agenda or business. I pledge in front of Almighty and this general body to uphold the nursing professional standards and project the honorable image of my profession. I request all members to repeat, I do.
I do.
I do.
I
agree.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Thank you. And Hall of Fame also, please.
Yes, sir.
Next, please. I, Binu Jo, solemnly pledge as an inductee of the Hall of Fame of Nursing Scholar Society that I will honor and cherish the valuable award by showing my elegance to the society. I will uphold the standards of nursing profession, strive to promote and project the positive image of the nursing profession. I will keep my elegance as a life member of this prestigious team. I pledge in front of Almighty to promote and perform my duties as assigned. I do. I represent.
I
do.
It is
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
you.
Now I would like to call our beloved patron, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Muthu sir.
Thanks.
In spite of all these disturbances we are getting through. So it's time with deep sense of gratitude to thank our chief guest, Kuntlaji, and our guest of honors, Iron Lady, Professor Dr. Bimla Kapoorji, always supportive and helpful in each and every way. And our Professor Asha ji, I couldn't see her, must be something because she kept on saying, yes, I will come, I will come. But I will check with her later on. Special guest, Professor Dr. Binu sir, special guest, Dr. Alkaji, and our keynote speaker, Dr. Anna Rajkumarji, our MC Muttu sir and Swati Patanwalji, and last but not least to our lovely audience. It is so rewarding to see each year some progress in some area of our NSS, and for that, thanks with utmost gratitude to all concerned members who are participating voluntarily and spending hours and hours in spite of our disagreements or whatever happens, but we are there, all as team. Thank you to each one of you. Namaskar, and ending this session here. And thank you, Muttu sir. Thank you, Swati ji, again.